Welcome to Key Knife's instructional video for conducting a knife change on your Key Knife high recovery solid heads. While watching the video, you may want to follow along with the instructions found in Chapter 3 of your system manual. Gray banners on the bottom of the screen will indicate the sequence being reviewed. The use of a hard hat, protective glasses, hearing protection, and cut-proof gloves is recommended when doing a knife change. Follow your mill's documented lockout-tagout procedure for the chipping heads before proceeding with a knife change. In order to conduct a proper knife change, you will need the following tools: impact wrench 1/2 inch drive with 15/16 impact socket, optional torque stick, wire brush, pick or scraping tool, air nozzle, torque wrench, and a marker. Before you get started, remove any fiber buildup at the knife junction, then blow the head down to remove any loose fiber. Mark the used edge of the knives before removing them. This will help to identify the unused edges. Start by removing the long knife. Loosen the clamp bolts for the long knife with the impact gun and the 15/16 socket. Remove the knife. Next, remove the short knife following the same procedure. Safety tip: always rotate the chipping head backwards when moving to the next knife to lessen the risk of cuts and pinch points. It is easier and safer to remove the long knife before attempting to remove the short knife. You may find it more time efficient to remove all the long knives in the head first, before coming back to remove the short knives. Cleaning the pocket is a critical step when conducting a knife change. When debris is left in the pocket, the knife may not locate correctly on the clamp and counter knife, which can result in clamping issues. Use a wire brush and pick to clean the pockets of any built-up fiber. Run the pick and wire brush between the clamp and counter knife for both the long and short knives. Then blow the dust and fiber out with the air nozzle. Using a wire brush, clean the knives along both the top and bottom keyways. In addition, make sure to remove debris from the ends of the knives. To save time and speed up knife changes, you can install a second set of knives that you have already cleaned. The knives removed from the chipping head can be cleaned once the machine is back up and running. Install new knives in the reverse order from how they were removed. So always install the short knife before attempting to install the long knife. Place a new or clean short knife into place with the unused edge out. Make sure the keyways on the top and bottom of the knife mate neatly on the clamp and counter knife keys. Slide the knife up against the faceplate and then tighten the clamp bolt with the optional torque stick attached to the impact wrench. Key Knife recommends a torque between 120 and 160 foot-pounds. Next, position the long knife into place with the unused edge out. Again, verify the top and bottom keyways of the knife mate cleanly with the clamp and counter knife keys. The long knife should sit down against the short knife, with the knife edge even or positioned slightly behind the short knife. tighten the clamp bolts with the optional torque stick attached to the impact wrench. And finally, spot check clamp bolt torque with a torque wrench. If you did not use a torque stick, then you should use the torque wrench on all the clamp bolts, ensuring they are at the desired torque specification of 120 to 160 foot-pounds. During the knife change, make sure to look for and record anything out of the ordinary, such as worn or damaged components, evidence of impact damage, or excessive amounts of fiber buildup should always be noted so that appropriate actions can be taken to prevent further damage. Also, remember to apply anti-seize to your clamp bolts, ideally on a weekly basis. For more information on recommended preventative maintenance, see Chapter 5 and Appendix E of your system manual. Contact your Key Knife account manager if you need support resolving ongoing issues.